and with our company for 5 years. I wish I'd written a report, because it is truly a blueprint for how to reinvigorate the small business climate here in Western New York and throughout the state.
Bioscience in New York supports over 250,000 jobs in the state. It generates over $5.6 billion in wages and over $300 million in state income taxes. If you look at Wall Street, the multiplier for job creation is in the neighborhood of 2 jobs created for every Wall Street job. In bioscience and life science, that ranges between 3.4 and 9, being 9 being the high end for manufacturing jobs. These are high-paying jobs, and truly is an area where, if New York takes the right policy approach, we can do a lot to encourage and foster this sector. So specifically, what the report recommends is, number one, we need to establish a governor's council. Secondly, the state needs to dedicate some financial resources to bioscience companies. The third major recommendation of the report is that we must increase the amount of affordable incubator and lab space for startups and early stage companies.
For the last 20 years, NYBA has sought to highlight how critical it is to New York's economy and how much growth we could experience, because the building blocks that we have here in New York, from the research institutions like this one, to the number of clinical trials that we have here in the state, to the amount of NIH funding that we have, and the history of innovation that New York has, in particular in the biosciences. What we've experienced and we've seen as the association is that oftentimes the innovations that are developed here in New York end up going to other states when they begin to get commercialized and begin to grow. So other states experience the job numbers, the investment, and the sort of things that we'd like to keep here in New York.
Taxes are too high, we're going to Texas. Therefore, it's vitally important to keep our eye always on that ball of the cost of doing things in this state, so that the companies that come out of this initiative and grow from acorns to oak trees will stay here, flourish here, and provide the jobs for the people of our state that are so vitally needed.
This is about the creation of private sector jobs. If we do our part, it's very exciting for the area and very exciting for New York State.
The investment that the bioscience industry will make here in Western New York. We need to unite our state's bioscience vision. We need to develop this public-private partnership that's going to help to spur this investment in economic development and job creation here in Western New York.